2013 into 2014 until now, we've been working with the key public agencies who lead in the fight against corruption and organized crime, namely the EFCC, ICPC, NDLEA, and NAFTI. And while we work with the public agencies on the one hand to strengthen their transparency and accountability processes, we also realize that it is important to build the capacity of citizens to join in the fight against corruption. So we have one component of the project where we work with different civil society groups and also the general public to raise awareness on key issues, some of which we'll be discussing here. And we also work with the media. We realize that unless the media is the gateway through which many members of the general public would to know about events in the public sector. So we, earlier on in the project, we trained a number of journalists, and we also had one conversation previously with editors of media organizations in Nigeria discussing similar topic to this one. And what we're doing today is to bring together, as we heard in the introduction, there are members of the civil society, there are also journalists, there are editors and also field reporters from different media organizations. And the main objective of this gathering is for us to showcase what we have been doing in the civil society arm, and also hear from the media what they have been doing, all in regards to fighting corruption in Nigeria. And we believe that once we hold these kinds of conversations, we'll be able to create synergy between the civil society organizations and the media. And when we have good flow of information from the civil society and the media, we'll be able to increase the level of information that citizens in Nigeria are having concerning problem of corruption and also steps that could be taken to deal with the problem. Corruption is a very expensive problem for Nigeria. Our friends from budget are very good with infographics. Once money is missing, they can tell you what that money could have done. And when you look, say for example, any of the scandals, name them, and they are many, you can take whether it is pension scam, salaries, failed contracts, ghost workers, whether at the federal level or even in our different states, you'll find that there are different cases of corruption. It's very important for us to reflect on the cost. Nigeria is bleeding and losing so much of its resources on account of corruption. And what we aim to do, not just on this project, but also as Nigerians, is that we would be able to dismantle the systems through which corruption is being perpetrated in Nigeria. Might not be possible to say we would make it impossible for Nigerians to be corrupt, but the system and the infrastructure that people have over the years built to facilitate corruption, we hope that we can work together to dismantle them. And we will share some successes that we have recorded on the project. To mention one example, in some cases it is becoming difficult for uniform officers to openly demand for bribe, especially in the highway, because they know that Nigerians usually are walking around with their mobile phones and somebody is going to take a picture and the picture is going to go to the supervisor and I am going to be in trouble. It doesn't mean that there is no corruption among uniform officers, but it is, we are in the process, as Nigerians, we're in the process of dismantling that system, and we believe that it is possible. So there are many ideas. We call it a round table because there is no expert, there is no resource person as such, but living in this country, we all have thoughts, challenges, and so on that we can put on the table that will be able to enrich each other's understanding and also use what we learned from this workshop to strengthen some of the projects that we already have, and also to develop new projects and new partnerships. So on behalf of the CLEEN Foundation, we warmly welcome you, and we look forward to having a rich discussion and deliberation here today, and we also look forward to working with you going forward. Thank you very much.